So today I'm going to show you how to make the good old-fashioned Guyanese fruits for your black cake using star fruit or 5-finger. Let's get started. Okay guys, so like I said, we'll be using 5-finger, or some people call it star fruit. So I have 9 here. It was 10, but my greedy self ate one of them. And I went ahead, washed it, cut it up, and this is how it looks. Next, we're going to put it into a pot, and I like to just turn on the heat and let it heat up a bit while I prepare my sugar and spices. Next, we will add our sugar and spices. So I'm going to add some light brown sugar. If you want this to be super dark, use a dark brown sugar. I couldn't find any, so I'm just using what I have. I have some cinnamon sticks. I'll be using ground cinnamon, nutmeg, and some cloves. So I add that in, and then I'll come in with some water. You want to cover this and let it simmer on low heat until, it starts to shrink and everything comes together. Occasionally, you're going to go in and give it a stir to make sure everything is being cooked evenly. And you just want to cook this until the star fruit or 5-finger softens up and the liquid reduces and thickens. And once it's done, this is how it should look. Like I said, you want it to turn to a thick syrup or a jam. And yeah, I will now remove it. And you want to dry these. Usually when I was growing up, we used to sun dry them, like put them out in the sun and allow it to dry for a couple of days. But today I'm using my dehydrator to dehydrate them. And here I'm using my Ninja. I put it on 135 for 9 hours, and yeah, I went to bed, leave this, and when I woke up it was all dried, and I'll show you how it looks once it was all done. So once the fruits were dried, this is how they are looking. Now you can let them dry more than this to where they're crispy and hard. But this is how I like mine. It's dry, but it still has a little bit of moisture to it. Now I'll go ahead and just soak this in some red wine and some rum. You can use any red wine of choice. Preferably, you need to use a sweet red wine. And I'm using some rum. You can also use any rum of your choice, but I suggest you use the cheap rum for soaking your fruits, and you could save the expensive one to soak your cake when it's actually done. So yeah. That's all you have to do, just soak it, add rum, add wine to your own desire and preference. And once it is done, you want to cover this and place it in a nice cool place, like inside of your cupboard or somewhere, and let it sit for a couple of months. I let mine sit. This is going to be sitting for like 4 months because I made this in August. And after about a month, I went in and checked it, and this is what it was looking like. It actually rehydrated. It started to look nice and plump, and that's exactly what you want. I kept adding more wine as the wine dried out, and yeah, just give this recipe a try and meet me back here for the black cake recipe, the good old-fashioned Guyanese black cake recipe. You guys will love it. Don't forget, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. It helps my content out with engagement, and if you want to support me, that's the perfect way to do it. Thank you for watching and enjoy.